Alright lads, it's the Goblin here, and today we are again talking about the Unholy spec. Now my last video was very negative, we were talking about how poorly it's been designed, and today we are taking a bit more of a positive side and talking about Unholy possibly making a comeback, like right now, not in next patch, right now. So let's open the video. Jesus guys, I've got food somewhere. Bit of chicken. Let's talk about I'm going to open the video basically talking about a situation I was in. I was playing twos, I was just getting a cap, and I was playing Frost. Now, I was against an Unholy Death Knight, and I can quite comfortably say he just wrecked the living shit out of me. Okay, on his own back, on his own damage, he wrecked the living shit out of me. It was him doing all the work, nobody else doing it. You know, his damage was enough to fucking annihilate me. And he was keeping me below like 25% all the time. I could barely get any pressure out because I was forced to heal. And I was like, you know, what the fuck's going on? Since when was Holy any good? I mean, I haven't really been playing that actively for the past 2 months because Unholy's been shit. I mean, you know, where the fuck is this coming from? Why has no one fucking told me that Unholy is back? So I did a bit of research, and the guy was using Necrotic Plague, right? So what happened, I started playing twos for a bit, and I started testing out the Necroblight rotation, and I was actually, even though I hadn't I was rusty as fuck, I was wrecking the shit out of people. I was like doing enough damage on my own to kill people, right? I was training Resto Shamans into the ground, everything was like pissies, and I'm like, you know, what the fuck's going on? Is Unholy back, you know? I did a little more research, and I looked at the statistics, you know, the community rankings, and I noticed that the amount of Frost to Unholy DKs was perfectly even, and I noticed some of them were actually really high rating playing Unholy, and I could tell that they were actually playing Unholy and pushing their rating in Unholy because they had like enchanted mastery and stuff like that. So I carried on playing, and I did some fives, and I just like face rolled every motherfucker in fives. I've actually got footage of those fives later on in this video. So basically, Unholy is back, but it is viable. I think it's perfectly viable class to play in threes and twos, maybe not twos, and fives. It's back. Maybe not RBGs as well. For some reason, the RBGs it's just shit because you can't keep Necrotic Plague up. But anyway, what has basically happened is Unholy's been completely redesigned. It is a pure rot class now. You know, back in the day, it was a bit of rot and a bit of burst pressure from Necrotic Strike. That's all gone. It is purely rot. DK is basically Affliction Warlock. Purely Affliction Warlock. And you know, Affliction Warlocks, they kind of struggle in twos because an Affliction Warlock excels in Arena purely because it can kind of like do enough damage to keep everyone really low, and so that the other DPS can finish them off. So basically, the class is all about rotting. It's all about keeping your opponent low on health so someone else can finish them off. That is how the class works. Now, that's how Unholy works. It's pure fucking rot, and holy shit, it is actually the best rot class in the game. I was playing fives with a Warlock and a Boomkin. I was out damaging both. So you know. So if you're looking to, you know, how to actually play Unholy right now, my current guide, you know, the 6.1 Unholy PvP guide, is slightly inaccurate in one way, and that is that, you know, I recommended to use BOS rather than Necrotic Plague. That's the only thing wrong in that guide. Obviously, the utility section is correct. Everything about, you know, retaining a chains of ice on a target, all that kind of thing is still legit. But the only thing is Necrotic Plague has become the meta talent. Now, I do actually have a guide. It wasn't my most popular guide, but it is somewhere on the channel. I will link it in the description. But basically, it's a Necroblight guide. And yeah, fair enough. At the start, it's all about PvP, but later on, I talked about how to apply the Necroblight rotation to PvP, and you know, in PvE you have the luxury of being able to like spam all your death runes with your Scourge Strikes and still retain Necrotic Plague, but in PvP you don't. Basically, the only difference is in PvP you only use Festering Strike, and you use Festering Strike all the time with your Blood and Frost runes, so you just spam Festering Strike. It is really important to keep Necrotic Plague on the target. I mean, that's the only thing you need to bother about, and retain a little bit of sustained pressure with you know, with your pet, your gargoyle, your dot, well, obviously not your dots, and your skirt, filling in with your skirt strikes. But the biggest thing is really your Soul Reaper as well, because you can use that very early on in the game, and that really helps getting a target really low down for someone else to finish them off. So it's really all about controlling your necrotic play, controlling your pet, your gargoyle, and always remembering to use like skirt or Soul Reaper like all the time. And that's basically how you finish people off. And it's really fucking, it feels strong. I've been playing 5s and just, it's face roll. I was playing without any communication, absolutely obliterating 2.1 rank 1 team. So it's just like, fucking hell, lads, go and play Unholy. You know, fuck Frost. It's fucking boring. Well, you know, it's not that boring. It's interesting. You know, I'm not dissing Frost. You know, Frost. You know, whatever. It's an okay spec, but the only reason why I play this game is for Unholy. That's the reason why I fucking play this game. That's the reason I've been playing Unholy since fucking Wrath of the Lich King. It's the only reason why I play this game. You know, I'm a bit pissed off that Unholy's like, you know, been unviable, but I think it's strong now. I think it has potential. So anyway, yeah, go fucking play some Unholy. I've got some 5s coming up after this this blog. So anyway, my name is the Meta Goblin, and until my next video, ciao.